Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel RP Commerce Classes. How are you? I hope all of you well and following the guidelines and instructions given by the government of India to keep us safe and secure at home. Today we are going to discuss chapter 2nd of class 12th business studies, that is principles of management. In this presentation we will discuss about what is a principle, what do you mean by management principles, how principles are derived, nature of management principles, and importance and significance of management principles. Now come to the first, that is what is a principle. In a very simple sense we can say that a principle is a belief that you have about the way you should behave, or in a very simple meaning we can say there are some morals which we think we have to follow, or these are called some basic rules or laws of any particular theory or philosophy which we have to conduct when we are applying that particular theory or philosophy. Now as per this, it is a fundamental truth or fact that explains the relationship between two or more sets of variables under given situation. It means in a particular situation, it is the relationship between two or more variables, how they will behave, how they will do work. So that will come to the fundamental truth. Next, based on scientific study, when we are going to try any principle, for that we have to do scientific study, research, analysis, or declare that a principle. Are the general guidelines to thought and action. It means these are some guidelines which give us a way by that we are able to take a decision. These are known as the Now come to the next, that is what do we mean by management principles. In a very simple sense we can say that a management principles is a journal or broad guidelines. On the basis of that a manager will take a decision and behave like that. So management principles are statements of fundamental truth or facts, and these are based on scientific study, inquiry and analysis, which serve as a guideline to manager for decision making and action. So in a very simple meaning हम कह सकते हैं कि मैनेजमेंट प्रिंसिपल्स एक वो जनरल गाइडलाइंस हैं जो एक मैनेजर को ये वे प्रोवाइड कराती हैं कि किस तरीके से वो मैनेजमेंट में बिहेव करें और किस तरीके से वो अपने डिसीजंस ले। और ये मैनेजमेंट प्रिंसिपल्स जो हैं दे आर टोटली बेस्ड ऑन द साइंटिफिक स्टडी, एनालिसिस, रिसर्च and enquiry. Now the next one is how principles are derived. How we will think about it, how these principles are derived. So the first step of the derivation of principles are choice of the problem. It means we are facing any problem, and in that problem we are seeking an opportunity. So the next is observation and study of the problem. When we are facing the problem, then we will take a keep observation and deep observation about that particular problem. We are going to study each and every aspect of that problem. Then we are making some assumptions, maybe they will happen. Then conclusion. After the assumptions, after the research, then we are coming to the conclusion and forecasting. It means they are based on some variables, and these variables are interlinked to each other, and on the basis of that we are able to make forecasting. And the next and last, testing the principle. After the derivation of principle, we will go for that regular testing again and again. If the result and our analysis are same, then we will able to declare that principle or drive that principle. Now we come to discuss the nature of principles of management. So the first nature is universal applicability. The principles of management are applied to all the types of organization. Is it a small organization? Is it a large organization? It may be a government sector, it may be a private sector, it may be a multinational company, any kind of the organization. It may be a trading business, it may be a manufacturing business, it may be a large scale organization, it may be a small scale organization, it may be a business or non business, or in simple sense we can say that we are using these principles in our daily life also. Now the second is journal guidelines. So the principles of management are the guidelines which tell us how we have to do action, but it will not provide us the ready-made solution. It gives us a solution how we will deal with the managerial problems, but it will not a ready-made solution. We have to use our wisdom, how we have to apply these to sort out that particular problem. So because real business situations are very complex and dynamic, and these results are based and depend on many factors. In each and every kind of the situation, the factors may will vary, and by that our solution will also vary. Now the third is formed by practice and experimentation. So in a simple sense we can say that these management principles are not developed in a single day or in a single night. It required lot of experimentation. It required lot of observation. It also depends on the personal experiences of managers, their observations, and by the experience and collective wisdom of managers as well as the experimentation, we develop the principles of management. Next, fourth one is flexibility. The principles of management are not rigid as the science principles are rigid. We cannot make the change on the science principles, but in the principles of management we can make the change. We can modify it according to the demand of the situation. If situation allow us to make the required changes, then we have to make the changes. We have to make the modification according to the situation. Next and fifth one is mainly behavioral. Management principles are behavior in nature, because in management we are dealing with the human beings. We have to influence the behavior of human beings. It is not just as the principles of science which based on some phenomena. It is just a matter of emphasis. We can say that management principles enable a better understanding of the relationship between the human being and the material resources which we are using in our organization to get our organizational goal. So in a very simple sense we can say that because in management we are dealing with the human behavior, so we can say that management principles are behavior in nature. Number 6 is cause and effect relationship. So we can say that the principles of management are establish a relationship between the cause and effect, and they can be used in the similar situation next time in a large number of cases. Management principles tell us if a particular principle was applied in a particular condition or a particular situation, what would be its effect. It is less than perfect because they are mainly dealing with the human behavior, not with the material resources. In our daily life, situations are not similar, they will be different from day to day, from organization to organization, from condition to condition. So it is not possible for a manager to accurate establishment of cause and effect relationship. Next, the nature of principle of management is contingent. So in a simple sense we can say that contingent means relevant. So the application of the principle of management is relevant, or it is depending on the condition, on the situation at a particular period of time when we are going to use these principles. So the principle of management, application of principle of management, we have to change as per the requirement of situation, as per the requirement of particular period of time. For an example, we will discuss about an employee deserve a fair remuneration. Now, first we have to understand about there are so many factors. On the basis of that we will decide what is the fair remuneration. It may include the contribution of the employee, it may include hard work of the employee, it may include paying capacity of the employer, and like that there are so many other factors. On the basis of that we will decide what is the fair remuneration. So on the basis of that we can say that the management principles are contingent or relevant. We have to use them very carefully after analyzing the situation, or after analyzing the need and demand of the particular condition. Now we come to an end of this presentation. In this presentation we had discussed what is a principle, what do we mean by management principles, how principles are derived, what are the nature of management principles. In next presentation we will discuss about what are the significance of management principles. I hope you like this presentation. Very minutely we will discuss the basics of management principles. If you like this presentation, you will subscribe our channel. By that you will get the updates as soon as possible. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Stay at home. Thank you.